Now, you're a specialist in colon health, right? How could omega-3 fatty acids actually help in that sector? What is your experience over there?
Yeah, I think this is a crucial point because the lumen, the gut of the lumen, is actually really a field where there is a very important meeting between four protagonists that are playing there. The first one is the microbiome. Everybody is aware about the role of this new, let's say, organ. Then we have the antigen present in the food, but also toxic substances that we introduce during our day life that we call exposoma. That means everything we are exposed during our life. Mm-hmm. Then we have the gene that is very important because everybody has his own gene, specifically in one different to the other. And the fourth player is the immune system. Between the interaction of these four players, you can derive your outcome. You can be healthy or you can be sick. The omega-3 are very important because if they protect the wall, the gut wall, and they have a regulatory effect on the cross-talking between the lumen present in the antigen present in the lumen of the gut and the cell deputated to trigger the immune response. So if too many antigen can cross the epithelial wall, that we overexpose the main cell that are in charge of protecting our body to antigen invasion, and this may trigger an immune response that is exaggerated. It is well known that, for example, in inflammatory bowel disease, the intestinal permeability is higher than in normal people. So antigen can cross quite easily inside the gut, and in that way they can trigger the immune response. Mm-hmm. So having a very high concentration of omega-3 fatty acid in the cell membrane, particularly in phospholipid cell membrane, may have a very important effect in terms of regulatory exposition of the antigens. I would just remind you that it's not a matter of only gastrointestinal pathology like colitis or Crohn, but all the chronic inflammatory disease are related to the door that we have in the gut lumen. So if the antigen are too much and your body is too much exposed, you may have a relapse of, for example, rheumatoid arthritis, psoriasis, and other kind of chronic inflammatory diseases.
So, are they correlated to the gut?
Yeah, it has been shown that the relapse of acute arthritis, for example, is related to the first pass that the antigen can activate the immune response in the lumen gut and then have a systemic effect all over in the body. So that is I think very relevant. So that's why a lot of probiotic are suggested to eat, but sometimes it's not so easy. I mean, the situation is much more complex, of course.
Right.